Hello, my name's Samantha Lubanzu, and I am the Vice Chair of the CIPD in Manchester. I have a really great, exciting event that's coming up, which is the Inclusion and Diversity panel discussion with our very own Peter Cheese and our distinguished guests. In fact, we have Heath Book, who is with me right now, and I'm really excited to really understand how he's going to impact this particular panel discussion. Heath, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I've been in HR around 20 years. I started in general industry. I've then moved into investment banks and more recently scaling Fintechs. In terms of the topic at hand, I've been on global diversity committees. I've run various initiatives that tackle diversity, but I would say in a much more indirect way than most diversity issues. So things like tackling unconscious bias interviewing rather than running a seminar on diversity training.
Brilliant. And I think that you have a very different way and perspective when it comes to diversity and inclusion. You bring a little bit of a radical way of viewing diversity and inclusion, and I think it's so needed in this time. Now, we know that diversity and inclusion is considered a bit of a hot topic, a bit of hotcakes at the moment. Some even say a little bit of noise. Tell me why you think that might be, Heath.
So I think there's sort of two sides to this. The biggest thing for those that feel negatively impacted is they're basically feeling no progress is being made. And to some extent, not enough progress is being made. I do think some progress is being made, but it's not quick enough. You can't wait 20 years for these problems to get fixed. So you've got people on that side sort of saying, hey, enough is enough. And then you've got on the other side, everybody sort of saying, well, actually, I don't want to be tired with that. I need to do something here. And I think there's also a little industry going in terms of how do we fix these problems, which would have spawned out the other two. And some of it is really good stuff and insightful. And I think there's some other parts of the industry that is really just publishing books for publishing books' sake to some extent. So there's a lot of filtering required to make progress, I think.
Wow, you said so much. I feel like I can pull so many bits out, but we'll probably be here. And this is just a little mini intro. So can you just tell me from what you've just said, I really want to know what would be your top priority if you were doing diversity and inclusion right now. What would you say focus on if you were doing it?
So I think the first thing is to actually focus on one or two things. I think too often we try to do everything.
Yeah.
I think also you've got to give up the stuff that isn't working, even if it sounds good. So there are certain initiatives I've seen where we've not made progress and we've rolled that initiative out for 20 years.
Wow.
And so people don't want to take it away because they go, well, it looks like we're avoiding the issue. And I'm actually, no, there's no sacred cows. We've got to give up that and try something else because it won't make progress any slower if that thing for 20 years hasn't delivered results. So I think it's really about that focus and actually saying, what are we trying to achieve here? If we can't do everything, what are the things that will make the most progress? Aim for your weakest links and then move to your next weakest link. Don't try to fix all the weak links at once.
Wow, fantastic. And I completely agree. Heath, I really believe I could literally listen to you all day and pull out loads of stuff and digress everything that you've got to say. We know that that's going to be at the panel discussion next week on the 31st of March at 6 p.m. I'm expecting it is actually at maximum capacity and we're expecting to increase that so that more people can get on. So book your place. We have some exciting news, which is that Heath has really is an inspiring leader and he's given 60 minutes to one individual to actually dissect this individual, dissect him, sorry, not dissect him, please don't dissect him, to go and actually have a conversation, to have some coaching, to get some substantial, whatever it is that you want to get out from this person who's got so much to give. Now, time is precious, as we know, and he's given 1 hour. So all you have to do is comment below, just comment, one comment, and we'll pick somebody at the event to win 60 minutes, I keep saying 30, 60 minutes with Heath Thank you, Heath. And what's your last closing remark?
I guess just come along to the session. I've avoided speaking about it, but like I've built female-dominated boards in tech, and I don't believe in female-only mentoring. If you come along to the session, you might find out why. So avoided going too much into it, but it should be interesting. We're not going to avoid the difficult questions, and we're probably not going to 100% agree with each other because no one has found the magic formula for all of this. So I'm hoping we've got some diverse agreements.
Absolutely, it's diversity of thought and opinion. I agree with that. Well, I look forward to seeing you then, and I'm looking forward to you being there too. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, thanks.